Hello and welcome back to Uber's UU Swiss Top 8. I am Kind Squared, and today I'm joined with two commentators. We have council members QB King and Leo Justice. QB, how you
Hello,
doing?
hello.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing this set. I'm friends with both these players. Slikkles is somebody that I've been prepping with for the Swiss tournament, so
With me,
super excited
hello.
to see him play. Yeah, and you too. And Pushi is just known as a very good player in the server. Somebody I talk to quite often. He's a very good player.
All right, Leo, how are you doing, and what do you think of Pushi's team?
I'm doing okay. I actually helped Hoshi make this team specifically because I helped him prep for this match. So it's kind of funny that you helped Slikkles. Um, this team is kind of specifically designed. It doesn't target this team. It targets another team that Slikkles uses, but I think the main reason is because Moltres is there. Basically, it has a bunch of stuff to take advantage of Moltres specifically, and that's the idea of the team.
Yeah. All right.
To pave the way for the Arc class to sweep.
And QB, what do you think of Slikkles' team?
This is a team that he posted in the group chat that we're in. The player in Wheezing is gonna be very, very interesting to see. You don't see very much of it, just because its stats aren't exactly the best, but it does have a lot of utility in the neutralizing gas plus defog, as well as like Will-O-Wisp and stuff.
And does
All
that
Dingo
stop
cannot swap in.
Regenerator?
I am not sure actually.
Yes, it
I
does.
do not know how that
I
interacts.
know. I know it does. 'Cause,
I think it does, and
I
that's
remember from BGC.
yeah,
I
that's a
remember seeing
big
this.
deal against both Slowking Galar and against Cyclozar. Okay, so let's get into this. This is to get in the top 4. Immediately, Cyclozar switching out Thunder Wave on
Immediate
Girna.
paralysis. That's a
All right,
wow.
we need to slow this down. I thought maybe we could go. Why is this taking so long? Okay. No, we need some slower speed.
We're gonna go on the U-turn. And
Yeah, it looks like they're both trying to get up their hazards to start.
Yeah, now, I would assume a lot of boots on Slikkles' team, so it shouldn't mind hazards too much. Obviously, that Moltres doesn't care about the spikes.
The Volt Switch going to Moltres actually did quite a lot, considering
Yeah, they're
it's,
gonna
you
go
know,
back from
Girna probably
It's a
uninvested,
free Salt
but
Cure.
yeah.
And Salt Cure deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, Garganical has been putting in a lot of work in these high-level games. We've seen Terra Water Garganical completely shut down 2 different tournament sets. Both have been uploaded.
Also, Purifying Salt is such a great ability to have because you can get free switches like this to where the Toxic didn't do anything, which is really nice.
And Toxic is
Yeah,
normally pretty good, but against Garganical, Wheezing Galar, and Dialga, there's not a lot of entry points for Slowking Toxic.
Yeah. And even when you get Slowking in, Slikkles just has the Garganical to absorb it infinitely. It's never going to be
Oh, this
threatening to
thing is not
Garganical
boost.
because Poison and Psychic Stab, it's not really that scared of it.
Dragon Tail is important information, not running Roar, so behind a sub, Pushi is safe, but it can't get shut down with Taunt.
Garganical being behind a sub here is actually very, very annoying for Slikkles because not only do you need to break the sub, you need to also force it out afterward. And that's going to pretty much guarantee it to get Rocks and Assault Cure off.
Now, Pain Split on Wheezing. Yeah, there you go, seeing it right away. Wheezing doesn't have any sort of regular, reliable recovery, but this is an excellent way to deal with it.
Future side. Features is really great.
Yeah, and since
Dialga's
Wheezing
gonna take
pipped
that
it out
Future Side.
first, it gets the Regenerator. Yeah, Pushi's just stacking that up.
And Dialga takes pretty much nothing from that future. You know, resistance and high special defense
And
is always
they
great.
both get hazards up again.
Yeah.
Flash can.
crit and Spidef drop. That's pretty unlikely.
Yeah. Zamazenta coming in here is kind of early, considering that Slikkles still has, Giratina and Moltres. Oh, but the Stone Edge miss.
Oh, that's.
Oh
sucks.
wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate doesn't begin to describe this.
Yeah, especially because that, of course, Zamazenta is a limited resource without HP recovery unless it's running rest, and now it's lost its initial +1 defense boost that it comes in with. So a lot of Pushi's team has a lot of bulk and recovery to it. Zamazenta's really the one that doesn't.
Yeah.
And something you'll notice about Slikkles is he's very good at just playing specifically Moltres for some reason. He just has this innate ability to know what move his opponent is gonna click when he has Moltres in. And I have no clue how he does it.
I think Moltres in particular, you'd think it really would have fallen off when Corviknight, Giratina, and Dondozo came in, but it's still doing its job apparently. I mean, it has Roar, it has Will-O-Wisp, it can have Flamethrower, Roost, U-Turn. It's still got a lot of utility and a good typing once it's wearing boots. Not if it keeps eating those Volt switches though.
That's huge.
Moltres is going to find a way to get in on a very passive mon. Probably gonna have to be on the Galarian Slowking to get the Roost off.
Does Pain Split go through neutralizing or go through sub?
I do not believe so. No, I think substitute blocks that.
Yeah, this could be a big issue now.
Ooh.
Especially if the Dragon Tail misses.
Problems.
Arceus, the set with taunt like Pushi's running, is one of the best ways to counter stall. And if it can crack this Giratina, that's like the perfect way to do it. It can't break the sub. Arceus's special defense is getting too high. Dragon Tail is gonna do it, so unless there's a crit right now, yeah, this. Oh, it's Rest Giratina.
I'm always amazed by just how bulky Giratina is. I mean, I know it resists the hit, but that is a +3 Arceus Grass.
Yes,
hitting.
this thing has like Ting-Lu defenses on both sides.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
Wait, this. Oh, 1 HP. Oh.
No Salt Cure.
Oh, and the Garganacl. Oh, it's gonna get a big Pain Split off here.
Huge Pain Split.
And now does the Garg recover and risk letting the Wheezing Pain Split again? Or it just pivots out for another Pain Split? Wow, this Wheezing really not necessarily putting in work yet, but just staying alive, which I guess is progress.
Yeah.
And it's also getting
Progress is going to be very slow until a mon on Pushi or Slikkles' side drops, because for Pushi he just has infinite healing off the Slowking regenerator, and then Garganacl has leftovers. Cycles
Wait,
are
why is
also
his
his
cycles are so
regenerator.
low? Oh, because of the resin gas.
Yep.
Oh. He didn't regenerate. Wait. Okay.
When losing Galar on the Zamazenta,
Oh!
I'm just going to take it.
Okay,
Rocky
so
helmet.
there is progress made. When was Slikkles bringing in Wheezing Galar now? It was definitely using it for defog, so now
Surf?
hazards
Oh,
are...
huge crit.
Surf?
That's a huge crit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Of course, Palkia, the resident champion of the tier, happy to just tear it up. But this Palkia probably has 0 recovery and 0 stain power. So it's gotta make moves fast. Earth Power is a great way to do it.
Floor Cannon. Okay, now it's dead because it dies to the Future Sand. Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge deal. So Slikkles is starting to lose
This gives
his
Slikkles
chest
a chance to bring in
pieces.
Moltres. That's actually huge.
And it finally doesn't need a super effective because of the Roost effect.
I think that was a mistake though, the Volt Switch. I think you got spikes up. You because of
Yeah, because Wheezing's
Hilarious.
defog is gone.
so you
Yeah,
want
Slikkles has no more recovery, and Dialga's just gonna be a big target to try and get as much damage as you can on. It's just gonna take out the Meteor. That is the first drop on Pushi's side, so...
So no
Yeah,
more
ooh,
spikes apart
Oh.
from... I think there's
Oh,
one layer
God.
of spikes down.
I don't know about that play. I don't know why he brought in Garganackle there. But probably like a misclick, maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Cyclozar's out, still gets some regeneration up. Yep, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, but he
yeah.
just sacks it again.
He just clicks Dragon Tail again.
And suddenly
Just
it's flipped the other way around. Pushi's at the disadvantage. Yeah, because Arceus still doesn't have a good way of breaking the Scaratina. Unless it starts
Nice.
running it out of Dragon Tails or something. But at the same time,
Or
Giratina
it's the
can
last one.
pressure stall the recovers.
No, recover doesn't work on pressure,
Recover isn't affected by it.
Oh,
but judgment is, and because you have
yeah.
Moltres and Alga, I think you can actually PP stall judgment. So even last Monarch uses
More Stone Edge misses. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the way pressure works is it only actually takes off the extra PP if the move is targeting the mon with pressure.
Oh, I didn't realize
So,
that.
yeah, I realized this like less than a year ago, and I was like, what the heck? So I looked it up. I was like, huh.
Mhm. Is toxicking a Giratina with rest that good an idea?
I
'Cause
think
basically,
it's
besides the Moltres, there's nothing else to hit.
you force it to rest. Oh,
That's
no,
true.
huge word.
Oh
Burning
yeah.
That's-
Zamazenta, but in the end, it is rest Zamazenta though. As Zamazenta is going to be very difficult to remove. It's going to stay around for a long time. So
Yeah.
this is best choice for getting rid of it is probably just Moltres, in all honesty.
Mhm.
You know, Flamethrower hits it really hard. Garganackle, ooh. It's a lot. It takes a lot of hazard damage as well. But it's not going to matter much when you can just get a bunch of leftovers healing.
Yeah, Purifying Salt is and Salt Cure incredibly useful.
Neither Terra here, actually. I don't think Terra has meaning factor this game.
Oh yeah, not on either side.
Can't on the
He's done it
flamethrower.
again.
Oh my.
Okay, are we gonna keep attacking? Yes, we are. Now this Arceus
How many
has to
DP
recover.
does Arceus have? How many recovers does Arceus have, by the way?
At this point, it still has 5.
Yeah, those.
Mm.
He has not used very many of them. How many judgments does it have?
It has 10 judgments.
10.
left.
And
So
Yeah, I
5
don't
more
think that
hits on
breaks through
Giratina.
Dialga. Dialga just, even at +6, if it's specially offensive, I think you take 5 or 4 at
We've
least.
seen a surprising lack of Dialga this game. I guess because Zamazenta's hanging around. But still.
yeah, Slikkles is going to need to get the Moltres in on the Zamazenta sleep turns, because as soon as the Zama wakes up, it just has the Stone Edge to threaten it.
Yep.
So
Wait, how many
that's
Stone
something
Edges
Slikkles
does
needs to be
Sama
very
have?
wary of.
Sama has been using Stone Edge.
It
a lot.
has 1 Stone Edge left. Oh
A
no.
singular one. It needs to snipe that bird. But
Well,
I love
It had a chance to snipe the bird earlier, it just
huge
missed.
toxic.
Yeah, that was a
Toxic,
very,
yeah.
very unlucky miss, but
But honestly, the
Yeah.
Moltres hasn't even been staying in that many turns. I'm not sure the
No,
toxic.
but it's a huge problem for the Arc Grass. It resists 4 times. Because maybe you can get through Dialga, but you can't get through Dialga and Moltres.
That's
I think
true.
that's
and Giratina.
And if this Moltres is running Flame Body, that close combat is risky. What's this Zamazenta? No!
oh no,
No.
Did it hit
Another
like...
Stone Edge
It
miss.
hit like 2 Stone Edges. Oh no.
This is rigged, clearly.
Yes.
Uh,
80%
Pushi's just gonna go
accuracy?
Marcus
No way.
Brad here. Yeah. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate.
Mhm. That's what they tell me about Air Slash.
Yep. No, that's an 100% chance to flinch.
No, that's
Brings
only
it
if it's
here.
against steel.
Yeah,
That's true.
you turn into the Galarian Slow King. That's the very obvious play. Just get off the free salt here. Hope it gets parried.
okay, it finally got parried.
Yep.
Garganackle just...
Ooh, it's running
Ooh.
Iron
That's
Defense.
Iron Defense.
So it could potentially win against Zamazenta eventually.
Did
I don't think
did
we need
Garganackle reveal all of its moves?
No,
No.
just
Oh,
Salt
it's
Cure.
only revealed. It hasn't even used Recover yet. Oh wow.
Yeah, Yeah. It's incredible.
Leftovers are just that strong.
Yeah, the name of the
Yeah.
game is Leftovers. Dialga's staying alive through it. You know, Magirna was hanging around a long time with Leftovers, both Gargs. Alright, do we have a
Oh,
roost
another
on
full trade.
Moltres? Probably? Yeah.
You probably
Yeah, it's probably the safest play. This is gonna be the best chance you're gonna get for a little bit.
We have also
Yeah.
past turn 100. There is a lot of gaming going on.
Terrifier.
Oh, Terra Fire Zamazenta is interesting. I don't know what Terra the Arceus grass is. Maybe it'll do better into the Giratina,
Yeah.
but
I
It's
don't think
reasonable
it's-
into
if
If
Moltres.
it was fairy, I think he would have clicked it right now. So it's probably not fairy. It's probably like water or something.
Yeah, water's
Yeah, I
common on our
like
grass.
Terra Water, Terra Poison on our grass. Also, the Terra Fire on Zamazenta means that it can't be burned by the Giratina, so you can't pull off like the burn hex
Or the
shenanigans.
Moltres' flame body. I think that's also a
Or-
big deal.
Is Moltres even running Flame Body? I know Slikkles runs pressure.
It just says possible abilities, pressure, flame body. But yeah, I guess
So it's
pressure
Flame Body.
could be an
So
option.
it is
but-
Flame Body.
Using
Oh,
Giratina on the
maybe something's like
Zamazenta.
no.
Ooh, okay,
Okay.
looking a little low.
Maybe? Okay, no, never mind.
No.
Crit might have been able to bail Pushi
Just
out
resting
there, but-
back up.
Yep.
Making up for some of those stone edges, it could have been a crit. But not this time.
Yeah.
So, what are we gonna do? Is this a PP war all the way down, or
I
is there a
think-
way for one team to break through?
I don't think there's a way for either of them. Oh yeah, no,
Zama taking rocks damage though is huge because of the Terrifier. It
I
went from
think
resisting it to
maybe
weak.
if it's Arc Grass last,
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
wait.
true.
if it's Arc Grass last, maybe.
But
But
then
like-
it has to deal with Garganical. If it gets one Salt
yeah,
Cure
Salt
off,
Cure being permanent there is very
yes, or a
scary.
burn.
Moltres can just stall it out here with, flamethrowers.
Oh my
U-turns.
god! Whoa,
Oh,
And there it is. There it is.
that was
big.
genius on Slikkles. I was certain there was gonna be a roost or
I
a
called it.
will-o-wisp or
Slikkles,
something.
Slikkles just knows what his opponent is gonna click when he has Moltres in.
On turn 125. Wow.
I think the Stone Edge misses really
Oh,
did
yeah.
push it early. Like the surprise factor of Stone Edge being gone immediately, that was
Yep, with
think
no
that's the-
value out of it.
that was no.
You know,
because if Moltres was gone, I think he had a
20%
chance.
of the time it does 0% damage. That's just
So-
how the game is. What are we looking
Yeah.
at game 2?
Oh,
We
this
have
we will
an
be.
we have a hard stall team on Slikkles' end. And Pushi's bringing Weavile. What do you guys see?
This is the
I'm-
future side arc second team. He
You
used
almost
last
never
round. I
see-
believe.
You almost never see Weavile in this tier, and it targets very, very specific Pokemon,
Yeah, Pushi's
Um,
been a big advocate of it, honestly. And it doesn't do well into Moltres. I doubt Elamamola's Rocky Helmet, but yeah, it does okay
No.
versus everything else.
It does great into Tina, because you both of its stabs, it's not buff, but it's gonna struggle in Momola specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe
But-
Quagsire, because I don't think this has many starts in Pushi's team. I don't see any. There's nobody who has spikes. So like Quag really dislikes getting its boots knocked off. Without its boots, it really struggles to check Sasha too. So, but because there are no spikes, and now I think about it, Pushi has like no hazard control either.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, unless it's.
Oh, yeah, Giratina could have default.
Yeah.
It could
No,
be
because
default
I
Giratina.
know this team. I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
it has default. I've seen this before. He's used it against me actually. I think.
Well, let's see what happens. I mean, Weavile knockoff spin could be quite good. Here it is. Does it eat
Burn,
the
burn?
Scald?
No.
No. Whew, that's a big deal. Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't Giratina?
Pushi's basic
need-
game plan could be get rocks up and then just spam knockoff with Weavile, and then that's kind of the downfall of stall. Body press. Ooh, that's... You don't see that all the time. Alright, this utility Arc Psychic, I believe it carries Stealth Rock. Yep.
Yep.
And then,
I'm Future Sight.
yeah, it could Future Sight or Lando T, an excellent, or Lando I, an excellent breaker. Do you know what set this is? Is it Life Orb or Scarf?
Scarf. I believe it's Scarf because it just used Grassland right there. So.
Yeah, Life Orb Grassland does more than 4%. I know that much for sure.
Oh, right, yes, it doesn't get the same boosts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, Salt
At least Iron
Magazine
Defense
in,
doesn't
on Clefable. Actually,
Scarf
yes.
wins.
You guys go.
Does Scarf win 1v1?
I feel like it
Oh.
might, because Wish Passing doesn't work as well when you're Salt cured.
Oh, wait. Oh, Push had the opportunity to use Roar with Arceus Psychic if he had it on, and that would deny the wish. I think that would have been a great play, but I'm a bit sad that we didn't see it. Oh, wait, Roar?
Moltres.
We're
Yeah,
finally
starting
seeing
to
Moltres
rack
put
up
in
the
move.
hazards. Ooh, and
Yeah.
getting a Wisp in. Named Hero, maybe Moltres deserves to go in the thumbnail.
There is a good
Definite.
chance it might be. Also, now that the Arceus Poison is burned, Hex off of Giratina is going to do a lot more damage.
Oh yes, that's gonna be deadly. So
Future
now,
Sight.
yeah,
That's a
Weavile
very
still
smart-
has to be careful because of this Moltres. Can't just freely click triple axle.
Probably goes back into a Lone Mola here, just eating up more knockoffs. I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically the dedicated knockoff absorber at this point.
Yep, that's kind
Yeah,
of the
that's okay.
standard even in OU stall teams if you're using Alamomola.
I don't think it's stalled, so if Weavile gets burned, it's just Jover
Hmm
It's so joke.
with
Burning with
with
Giratina.
Giratina. Not,
If that Giratina isn't rest, then that could cause a lot
I'm
of
pretty
problems.
sure it's rest.
Ooh,
But
the
it
big
has-
dog has come in and Moltres is right there to answer. Just
Roost
gives
getting up
Moltres a
little
free
bit
roost
more.
though. Woo.
Bringing back in Zacian. Just going for the roar
Roar.
here, trying to get as much
Yeah.
hazard damage as
If you know that Moltres is going to roar, switching Zacian in is okay, because that's the last thing you want to get pulled out against Moltres.
Oh, this
I
Gargano
think
is taking so
this
much
game's
faster
looking
down.
like... Yeah, this game's looking like it's going to come down to whether or not you Slikkles is able to survive long enough to be able to chip down like the Garganackle, the Lando Eye with Stealth Rock.
And what
Because it's
coverage
huge crit.
this has.
Huge crit right there.
Yes, absolutely.
But this
Yeah, that is
spikes
a very
and this
big crit.
Stealth Rock is gonna deal a huge amount of damage to U-turns.
Yeah, so many of Pushi's Pokemon are on timers.
Especially Arc Psychic. I think Arc Psychic is the key to breaking through. Because you can't triple axle there, but doesn't
Wow, that
deal
does
anything.
nothing. Like, yeah, it's resisted, but still.
If this is the Future Sight Arceus Psychic set, then that could help a lot, especially against Stall, who really, really struggles into Future Sight specifically.
It's already used
Dragon
Future Sight and Stealth Rock.
It has. Alright.
I stole the set. It has Roar, and I believe you can break through Clefable with Roar because you deny the Wish healing.
That's
I
a
think
good
that's
point.
that's your best bet.
Giratina against Giratina.
Ooh,
This
this
is
is
gonna be.
not favorable for Pushi. But
Oh,
do you
oh,
switch
wait,
into
wait.
something that can take
Wait a
Hex?
second! This is gonna die here!
Oh
That's
no!
dead.
Oh my god!
So one defog, one hazard removal, and it might be over. But are they doing is Slikkles doing hazard removal, or are they just doing boots on everything? Ooh, this Quagsire. Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah,
the poison off on Zacian.
Yeah,
Zacian's on
now
the timer
that
too now.
And that's on a timer too. Everything is on a timer now.
So Pushi
Except the Weavile,
needs
but
some
Weavile's like
excellent
super fast.
luck, some excellent gameplay. Maybe coming out of Landorus or Garganical at this point. I mean, Garganical last may be okay in this position.
You get pressure stall though. Just you can't break through unless I think that's the biggest issue. You
Yeah.
get pressure stalled.
And then this just
Garganiacal
brings in Alamo.
A lot of people think of Garganiacal as like a very scary stall breaker, and while it is very irritating to stall, it actually doesn't 6-0 stall like a lot of people think it is, because there's this cool button you can click called switching out.
No, but
That's
also against Giratina specifically, because well, it's immune to body press, you can pretty much rest loop it. So and Salture deals no damage, so you can pretty reliably pressure stall. At least it's out of like Soul Cures. And if you have any trouble, you swap to.
Oh no,
like,
Sacred Sword.
Sacred Swordization.
I think
Why
this
would-
is
I don't get Sacred Sword.
this is
don't get
also, I
Sacred
think,
Sword.
an interesting example of Zacian not being as crazy as everyone always talks about. Like, yes, it is excellent, but as soon as it is afraid, as soon as it is on a timer, as soon as it doesn't have time to set up, it's not that powerful. It only has 120 base attack. And, you know, look at all these
There's a
giant
Quagsire.
squishy walls that just are not bothered at all by it.
Yeah. And there's
Even
also
if-
a Moltres and a Quagsire on the other side of the field.
Even if we
Cool.
get through Quagsire, Moltres is right there. And even
Yeah.
Timo survives a hit, and I think you kill from here
Mhm.
with Hex. Because you're
Yeah,
so
or
low
even
from the
Flamethrower may kill at this point. So the-
Okay, I'm watching Slikkles make some of these plays that just I wouldn't have thought to make. Like, I would have just stayed in and clicked Flamethrower there just because I'm not as good as Slikkles. Just being completely honest. Like, he's very good at recognizing that he can switch. Like, when he knows that, okay, I have multiple
Does this
things that can
Quagsire have an
rise with
attacking
one.
move?
Yeah, he knows Quagsire is better to have
It
in
could.
here because he might switch into Giratina and default, so we can just get the spikes back up again.
Mhm. I
And this
also
Mola just comes in every time Weevil comes in. This thing Weevil can do. And it gets a flip turn off.
yeah.
That's kind of the weakness of Weevil, because it's a very big momentum sinker.
Yeah.
Like
There's-
if you get against like an Arceus Dark, like an Arceus Dark, or in this case an Alomomola, Weevil really cannot do anything.
I also want to just re-emphasize, like, one huge skill set. Obviously, getting yourself in this situation where it's 6 versus 3, and it feels like Pushi doesn't have an in. That's one skill set, getting here. But also not fumbling the bag once you're already here. Like, if
Not like me.
if I took
be like me.
control over Slikkles, I could lose this right now. I guarantee you I could lose this. But maintaining that victory, maintaining focus and concentration is also...
knockoff. Yeah, now no more heavy duty boots. Now
And the new
Oh,
Blast
no.
Intuitor. Oh,
Yeah,
Giratina's
now
gonna
you
drop
can-
too. That's so much damage. From the
25% plus Stealth Rocks every time it switches in. Oh no.
Yeah.
Giratina's gonna go down here too. It's Garganiacal versus the world.
Well,
I
it
don't
can't
think
get
I'm
roared
not-
out. It can start setting up. Yep, there's the Terra Water. Leftovers are gone. That's huge.
But
So
This
still,
is gonna be a while.
Looking a lot of recovers.
yeah, it's just gonna get solved here. Like I said before, I don't think it has the damage to break through this Clefable.
I sped up
if-
the game. Let's see how this goes. How long does it take to get rid of this Garg?
This is gonna be very, very annoying because Garganiacal does only have Recover as its only form of healing at this point. However, you don't really want to stay into Clefable forever because, you know, you can stuff can happen. Clefable does also have a limited amount of healing, a limited amount of Moonblast specifically is gonna stop
You have
Clefable
6
from
Pokemon though.
1v1 again.
Like there's nothing.
Yeah, I think at this point you can just switch between. Actually, there's only one Regenerator Pokemon on this team, which feels surprising, but yeah, there's only so many hits this Garganacl can put out. However, your unaware Pokemon are super valuable at the moment. Quagsire and Clefable, well, and I guess Garatina too, but you do not want
Giratina gets
Alomomola.
pressure.
You do not
So-
want Moltres taking +6 body presses, even if it's
I don't know how-
resisted.
Actually,
I don't
Moltres
know how valuable Quagsire is considering it's a water type. It's gonna be
It's
it's
Terra
fire type.
Fire.
It's Terra. It's
Oh
fire.
yeah. Oh wait, that's right. It's a Terra.
Quagsire is my
Yeah,
favorite
that
fire
makes
type.
sense.
What do you mean?
Yes, it's Super Jover.
Yeah, you just get stalled to death. It's not even you can't hit it with so you just PP stall this until it runs out.
Sentence to
How much PP do this Garganacl have?
I
It
don't know,
has
but he was
3
sentenced to
recovers,
death.
9 body presses, 16 iron defenses, 17 salt cures. If we're
Yeah,
gonna
so you
burn all
can-
of these,
yeah.
this could take a good long while.
Like,
Sentenced to
yeah.
1 game against stalling Garganacl.
Yes, and we can't roar it out or anything.
And here comes the Tina. Tina with pressure is gonna like make this a lot faster.
Maybe I'll speed it up again.
Make this hyper
hyper
fast. This is gonna take a minute. It's kind of inevitable at this
Salt
point,
cure, ooh,
but
huge. Huge salt cure on the
Oh yeah,
Moltres.
we can roost.
Moltres
Moltres-
getting the heal up on the salt cure.
Yeah, that's interesting because you don't want to keep Moltres in on a body press, but also it's useful as just another mon to absorb hits.
Lowest the rest stop. Yeah. Here Tina is something Tina just pushes all this and there's nothing that can do. We're not
Yeah.
gonna deal enough damage and you get rest loops.
Yeah.
And
At
with
this point, it's
pressure
kind of
and with pressure you just consume double the PP. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Wait,
I
how
would
much
say it
PP
was
does
inevitable.
Garganacl have? I wanna see. Like 0, 0, 0, 2.
Just
Yeah.
2 recovers left.
Yeah, 2 recovers left. That's that. Yep.
All
That's how
right,
Cookie
so
Crumbles.
congratulations to Slikkles. You have moved on to the top 4. You have guaranteed at least a prize of $35. But also congratulations to Pushi, finishing in 5th place, winning $15, I believe. So, if you guys liked that video, remember to hit subscribe. Give us some comments. Tell us you want to see more. Tell us who you're rooting for. We only have 4 players left. And hit that like button. Leo,
subscribe.
QB, you got any last messages?
Hit the like button, subscribe, and tune in for more.
I heard that if you hit the subscribe button, it turns into salt of Garganacl. So you should click it.
All right, see you guys next time.